Alright, so here's what we're going to do. It'll probably be across several different games, or several different matches, I should say. But we're going to start ranking these rolls where are they at currently right now, in my opinion, after 1 week. It's after like 50 hours of gameplay, 50 wins. It's not a lot of wins, to say the least. I probably have about as much losses. But, in my opinion, we'll see what happens. I'd like to see how this changes. So, let's start. Admire. Let's get like the easier ones out of the way. Corner's at F tier. Corner's awful. The only good thing about corner is you can fake claim it pretty well. It gives you at least 1 day to fake claim. And on the flip side, we'll get back there. All right. Let's just now go in order, I think. I'm dead, by the way, if you can't tell. Admire can confirm a roll, generally a town roll that you do. Creates collateral. Makes you a high target for Coven. Or any killing roll. Yeah, I'm gonna put Admire at a, like, maybe C-ish. I was thinking like a high C, low B, but I think right now we're looking at a C. It's not, in my opinion, from what I've seen, this is all any. It's not as good. Oh, here's some things that I was thinking of. Where's Deputy? Deputy's A. A good Deputy does really, really good. A bad Deputy obviously doesn't. Now let's continue. Amni. Amni's another one that you can claim pretty well, but generally you get like a mulligan. I'm gonna put Amni at B tier. On itself, it's not very good, but C. A higher C than Admire. Because if there's not town, that's a problem. I can just imagine to some of my games where there's only like 3 townies. But what I'm thinking is you can pretty much also, like, I'm thinking fake claiming. So you can fake claim Amni and get away with it decently well. Arsonist. Nothing was really changed from Town of Salem 1 with Arsonist. But I would say Arsa's probably a D. Yeah, you get protection. If you're good with your ignites, it's good. But generally, the people that you want to douse, and there's so many things that can go wrong with Arsonist. Baker. Baker, in my opinion, is probably... But Baker and Arsonist kind of have the same issues. With Baker, it's just, I'm going to put low C. There's a win. With Baker, it's just really difficult to get those 3 and not those 3 die. Yeah, Berserker. Let's go back to Berserker. Bodyguard. This one, so all 3 of kind of them. I'm going to stick them in F and then change them. And Cruise. All 3 of kind of like the main town protects that you think of. Bodyguard, I think, is the best of the three. Not the funnest of the three to play. Cruise is way funner to play. But with Bodyguard, I think it's easier to confirm. And you don't have the issue of Crusader absolutely killing someone, and Cleric has a stigma of being an issue. Conjurer. The ability... I'm going to have to put it up with Deputy. The ability to knock someone out immediately is really useful. Coven Leader. We're not talking about Cursed Souls. Doomsayer. Let's get Doomsayer out of the way. I'm going to say a low B. Just on the basis of... Especially, you can kind of figure out who your Coven is. And if you can stay low. And especially this early on, the town is very happy to spill the beans. I think Doomsayer will go down the further along the game goes. The game said Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver's probably a D tier. Just on the base, I'm just on the basing a lot. It can be fixed pretty easily. And sometimes it really doesn't help. In fact, I would say Dreamweaver is an F. It just is not that good. It can be negated really easy. And it could just not help you even. Alright, we're going to take a small break from here. And we're Prosecutor. Prosecutor, while I don't think... You're going to see me probably play it badly because I have not got to play a lot of Prosecutor. While I don't think... I'm going to pull it back up for the nighttime. While I don't think Prosecutor is as good as Deputy, I do think Prosecutor is still really good. So I'm going to give Prosecutor a B, high B. I think that's probably where it ends up. You can just kind of like throw someone up pretty quickly and confirm yourself. That's solid. All right. Will we die? No. All right, we actually get to play. One left. 4's dead. Jinx got killed by the veteran. Someone died over there. Vet alert. Jinx claiming vet. We'll get to veteran. I have some pretty big things to say about veteran. The Shroud got shot by the veteran. Jeez. This is a... Visiting the vet from last game. Okay. I'm going to pop while they're all dying. I'm popping vet up because I'm going to say it right now. Veteran's A. I mean, obviously, you just saw that 2 deaths. Yes, it's kind of easy to fake claim, but it's pretty easy to confirm yourself if you alert with the amount of alerts you got, and if you do your job properly. $13, not $14. All right. 12 is Sheriff. 7 is Veteran. And that's it. Wow. It's not a lot of TI. 14 claims TI corner. Okay. I am going to kind of go with this. Did not have to vote this up too quick. Did 3 vote this? 3 did not vote this, by the way. Could potentially be silenced. Oh, nope. Sorry. Trickster. On to 15. Okay, go 3. Three could be silenced. Town support. Six also goes town support. Eight claimed. What 8 claim? Town investigative. Roll blocked. $11 and $15. I haven't claimed, but that's kind of the point. Did not die. That's good. All right. 15. 6 was admire, was mauled by a werewolf. Proposed to 14, they are werewolf. Rude. $12 was Potion Master and destroyed by a berserker. And 15 was Tavern Keeper. Was killed by a shroud. So we know 10 is not. Eight psychic. Eleven's town power. just gonna do this right now. Now, if there's a Doomsayer, Doomsayer just had a field day because now he knows 7's 7, 2, and me. $11 needs to pop out, then it's 3 and 5. Oh, I also forgot that 10 is town killing. There. Let's see if there's a Doomsayer. No. All right. See if there's also a writ. 3 was Dreamweaver, who was killed by the veteran. They were a town support claim. And 11 was the Necromancer. They were destroyed by the Berserker. Yeah, I like 10. Voting up 10 here makes sense. 3 probably... 3 is bad. Already claimed. Veteran. What was that psychic? I know. Let's see what happens. The Doomsayer Sayer still existed. Wow. So it's going to be an apocalypse win. I wonder who he got wrong. Oh. Two's probably Doomsayer. 2 wasn't Trickster. There was actually 3 veterans. So we're gonna see. Yep, Doomsayer. That was 2. And an apocalypse win. That's okay. Alright, well, that is continuing. Let's finish this. Alright, so. Enchanter and Illusionist. Let's get Enchanter and Illusionist out of the way. So, Enchanter, better than Illusionist. Illusionist is probably F tier. Wherever I. Illusionist. There we go. Again, very situational. Not great. Hexmaster in the C tier. Yeah. Enchanter a low B. Enchanter could be really good. I'm also going to put Jinx in the B tier, but it's a low B. Invest in Sheriff. I find Sheriff to be a little bit worse than Invest, just because you can find people who, but both TIs keep you around. Sheriff. Potion Master. Potion Master's an A tier. Does a lot for Coven. Potion Master does a lot for Coven. Jester. Jester's probably another one that's going to go down with time, but right now I would put Jester at A tier. Just, you can be annoying enough to where they have to get you out. Executioner. Executioner probably gets a buff. Ooh, see, speaking of Doomsayer. Where's Doomsayer? Let's say Executioner. B. Mid B. Alright. We're Doomsayer. Let's see if we can't, like... I read over kids. I'm being pirated. I might not get to play... Hold on, let's... We will... Chainmail. That's dumb. Wasted a scroll. Alright, let's go back to it. Let's talk about Pirate. Pirate, I think, is pretty darn good. I think Pirate's a B tier. If I can ever find a Pirate. Pirate B. Not that I just died from it, but... We'll put it in front of Doomsayers. I just died because of it, but... Seer. Seer's probably the first S tier. A lot of really good information. Yes, it's super easy to fake. But a lot of really good information in town will follow it. Ritualist. A lot of people hate Ritualist. Again, this is another one that probably over time will go down. I'm going to put Ritualist on a high C. Oh, here comes the deputy. You can kind of see in the corner. Deputy shot 1, which was the wildling. Let's continue. So I'll like the apocalypse rolls. Can I get them all together? Pest, plague, war. We put the baker. I'm just going to put them right beside. I think baker's better than famine. I think plague bearer is probably a high C. And pest. Pest is worse than... So I'm going to put famine at D. Oh, there's a second deputy coming out. So much excitement. Shot the Jinx. Man, I would have had a field day if I didn't die. And the Conjurer's coming out. Jeez, cutscenes galore behind me. It was Monarch. Lots of chaos behind me. Tavern Keeper. Gets nerfed, way low C. Gets nerfed because of the Poisoner, which I would put at a high D. Lookout's a high A. Lookout does a lot really good right now. I was continuing. So, Berserker. Berserker's really common. It's pretty easy to get out. War, though, is better than Berserker, actually. Soul Collector. Soul Collector's hard. But if you play your cards right, Death is pretty good. Pirate left. Monarch, as there was just a Monarch. Let's see, Monarch, Mare are both here. Mare just got nerfed to where the seer can't use them. And for that, I'm going to put it in B. I'm going to put it in like a mid B. Jailer in TOS1 would have been up here. I think Jailer's probably fallen to about here. Medusa. To be fair, I think Medusa got nerfed. Necro's a B. Necro's probably there. See, what does that look like? Yeah. Monarch. Monarch, just on the basis of them having defense, allows them to... I think they're better than Mare. I think the Monarch's probably there. I think Monarch's better than Jailer right now. Psychic. Easy to fake. Easy to get a lot right. I would put Psychic at a low A. Retry. Retry's a D. Retry's a high D, though. Like, normally you would put it low D, F, but the fact that you can use multiple people, the same person over and over and over and over again, that works. Serial killer. Say serial killer. C, high C, if that. Shroud. Oh, first off, Trickster. Trickster was going to be F, but I think it's clawed its way into the D tier. Spy. Spy is much worse. Spy, honestly, is D tier too. Tracker. Tracker's A. High B. If the Wildling didn't exist, Tracker would be like high A tier. Coven Leader. We'll get back to. I'm not doing you. Wildling is S tier though. Best Coven role in the game. Werewolf just has the ability to... Also, let me do this. Voodoo is kind of like... Voodoo's pretty powerful. Werewolf. Trapper. A good C. Vigilante's a low B. Vigilante stock has gone up since the games came out. Shroud. Shroud's a D. It's a neutral that attacks that can get figured out pretty easy. Coven Leader. You don't see Coven Leaders sticking around. They're generally like the first to go. Which, though, I think is even a little bit better than Coven Leader, but not a lot. All right. So, this game's about ready to wrap up. Let's see. So, Seer Wildling, top 2. I'm going to compare it. Someone in the Discord. Did a tier list. I just want to see what he thought compared. Here we go. Prost, Deputy Mayor, Jailer. Oh, all 4 of the town powers. I mean, Deputy A, I think it's Deputy. I mean, Deputy's really powerful, obviously. 2 deputies just shot 2 Coven. I don't see it as the most powerful role because it can be tricked pretty easily. Prosecutor, B. I can put Prosecutor up a little bit, I think. I think a low A makes sense. I would not say Prosecutors, there's a town win. Prosecutor's more likely to die. Mayor. Mayor. The fact that I think Mayor would be a high A if it wasn't for the fact that now Seer can't confirm people with it. So Seer Wildling, I think those 2 are by far the best 2 roles in the game right now. Lookout also really strong. Very, very strong. Deputy, Potion Master. Potion Master does so much for the Mafia, or not the Mafia, the Coven. Veteran. Jester. Conjurer. Psychic, Prosecutor. Tracker, Monarch. Let me get another game in here. Jailer, Bodyguard, Voodoo Master, Pirate, Doomsayer. I think Doomsayer will probably go down in time. Enchanter, Mayor, Werewolf, Executioner, Necromancer, Invest, Sheriff. I'm going to drop Invest and Sheriff. They're too easy to fake, and sometimes you just don't listen to them. Secretly, you are at a Hexmaster. Alright, we're about to Hexmaster. Necromancer, Jinx, Death, Vigilante, Ritualist, Invest, Sheriff, Trapper, Blakebearer, Witch, Coven Leader, Serial Killer, Amni, Cruz, Admirer, Medusa, Hexmaster, War, Pestilence, Baker, Berserker, Tavern Keeper. This person has Trickster up there. I don't see it. Corner, though, is the worst of the game. Dreamweaver's also not very good. Do we got one? No. We got a Writ, though. Illusionist. Trickster. Soul Collector. Soul Collector's not easy. Arsonist. I'm going to bring Arsonist up. I think a high D. Cleric, Famine. Famine's just not very good. Poisoner, Retchery, Spy. Alright, so that's how we're going to keep it. For the first week, at least. Let's go back to the game. Rit here is going to pop 14. Rit's going to pop 14 here. There's 4 of the mare. We're going to patch in a new party feature, but we have some awesome streamers playing. Jailer. Ooh, Pross out. Oh, please tell me the Pross. Oh, disconnected. "13 found blood. 13 was the serial killer. Oh, 8. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. I think he gets a achievement for that. Oh, several people died. Server restart 15 minutes. Air Crusader. Seven died. They're mauled by a werewolf. Eight died to the ritualist. Nine died to a poisoner. $14 was Jester. And 15 was Spy. That's a lot dead. Oh, and the mayor's still alive. Whoops. I'm still laughing about 14. Wrong button. Let's see if we're right. I think we're right. Oh, we're gonna get a hex bomb. Stabbed by a serial killer. We're gonna get a hex bomb. Sorry, friend, the nukes are incoming. Hey, I claimed that. I claimed to do exactly that. Let's go! That worked great. That worked great.